welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M55, it's the M53, M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay under the command of Talon 1958. Game started. Well, Talon 1958 is one half of a very successful partnership which involves Angelina 75 and their son Remy, and well, some of the skins on some of their vehicles actually have his name on their vehicles. In fact, they've just recently commissioned another skin from Sir Rusty, which actually has his face on the base plate of a GW Tiger. Now, the M53 M55 has a 203mm 8-inch howitzer, which capable of doing 1050 alpha, penetrating up to 52mm of armor, and it's got a burst radius of 11 meters. He fires his first round in. Oh, lovely one! Direct hit on that ST1. Now, it's a tier 10 game with tier 9 Arty in it, so he's going to earn extra XP for all the damage he does, and that was a nice early spot, courtesy of the T55A in the center of the map. Now, one of the things we know about Talon is he's very careful to dial in on a target before he gets a shot, but he does take snapshots occasionally. But he gets great results from his fire. He fires around the STB, lands the shell directly behind the guy for 328, and the guy is tracked. Now, shots are going his way, but he didn't pick up any stun assist off that one. But he certainly frightened that STB-1. And I'm pretty sure he's lining that Super Conqueror up for his next shell. He's tracking him at the moment. That guy's got 3 marks on his barrel. You can see it. And I think, yeah, Talon wants a round into his side. Oh, it overshot. That was bad RNG. The shell overshot the Super Conch and landed the other side of him. Nothing can be helped about that. Arty is subject to RNG, but probably a little harsher RNG than some tanks get. Of course, we've got much bigger dispersion than tank drivers do, and consequently we tend to get a lot worse RNG. It's Wargaming's way of secretly nerfing Arty. Okay, Leopard 1, centre line. Talon's dialing in. He's almost ready to go. Lines up the shot. Rounds out. Direct hit. 428. Nice shot. Good bit of stun. There's that STB-1 again. He's pushing forward, and he's now taken enough damage to be a one-shot for Talon. He's not loaded yet, but I think he would like that scalp. He's gone unsighted. Talon's probably going to take a chance, fire around in there just in case he's still there, which he probably is. Rounds out. And he gets him! He was still there. Good judgment. Excellent. I do hear, and because I've been told by Talon, that his son actually watches these replays and he cheers when his dad does well, and his mum. So it's nice to know that we have a young appreciator of their work, because you see good shots like that. Yes, that guy has got 3 marks on his barrel. Oh, he would be a lovely target. Rounds out. Direct hit. That guy's going to be hurting. There was no explosion, so he definitely touched him. He's now marked the Progetto 65 as his next target. The enemy's pushing, but they are losing tanks because of it. Okay, he's marked the Progetto, but he's pressed the button again, and for some reason that takes the notification off. I wish we could go back to the old arrows, which actually did indicate that a target was being attacked, because that was much more informative. Rounds out on the same spot, direct hit again. There was no explosion, so the Progetto, yes, he's lost 27% of his health with that shot. And he's now taken severe damage, which means Talon's taken up the stun assist, and the Progetto goes down, so he's picked up a massive amount of stun assist here. His next target is a 704 Tier 9 Soviet TD. The tracks end about there, so he's marked the spot to say that's where I'm looking at. I think he'll hold fire until he gets confirmation where the 704 has gone, though. There's an Object 413 nearby, so if the 704 moves close, we should know. But in the meantime, we've got an E75 on this corner. Now our Superconk's moved up a little too close. He's down to just 10 hit points left. We fire around in, get a direct hit for 466, but the Superconk just went too close and he got taken out. So at least Talon managed to get some damage on that guy. Now he has got a viable shot on the IS-3 too. It's over the top of the roofs of the buildings, and he might be able to get it in, but he's hopefully somebody will track that guy again. No, he didn't. Wait for him to pull forward, and he will do it. Yes, he did. Just as I predicted he would. Talon's dialing in again. Unfortunately, moved the gun, you see. In circumstances like that, they're taking a firing position. They pull back to defend themselves while they're reloading. Then they pull back out again to take their shot. And so he could have stayed there knowing full well that IS-3A was about to take a shot. But Talon's about to hit that guy, the T-57, and he gets him. Another shot on target. He's racking up the damage here. Almost as well, more damage from his actual shots than he is getting from his stun assist, or as far as he knows, because remember, some of these targets he's hitting, he's getting blind shots on them. So I reckon his damage total must be much higher than it's currently showing. The enemy is doing badly because they're down by 3 tanks now. He's going to go for that Superconk. He fires the round in. It hits the building, not the Superconk. This time round, it wasn't fully dialed in when he took the shot. It was a difficult one anyway. So sometimes trying to loop a shell over a building when you're close to it can present a bit of a problem. But he's reloading. He'll have another go. The E75 sitting on that corner. The Superconk has gone right in. And will he be able to hit the Superconk? It might be better for him to actually go to above mode at this point to see where the tank is. But, well, he was killed. There's an E75 somewhere near that building. Sometimes when you go to overhead mode, you can actually look down, see where the enemy tank is in relation to the fall of shot. And that will actually give you a clue where to actually aim to get the shot on the target. That Leopard 1's doing a quick scouting round, but that Conway is sitting stationary, getting ready for his next shot. And Talon fires a round in. This should be a direct hit. It landed just on one side of the Conway, but it will have done damage. The E75 is now side-scraping on the corner where he killed the Superconk. Talon's going to go for it again. 2 of our teammates moving up. An IS-7 and an E75. The enemy E75 is kind of pulling back a bit in that corner. But Talon's getting ready to give him a dose of surprise. HE rounds out. That's a kill. Got him. Remy will like that. And we're going back to the Conway. But no. He's got another target. There's a Heshbarn. The FB4005 sitting behind that house. And, well, the enemy's far enough away that he's now decided to change position, get a better angle on that Heshbarn. And the enemy Arty is suddenly come into sight, so he's immediately extending his aim. He's not using his right-hand mouse button on the map. That would speed up his aiming. Unfortunately, the M53 dies before he can get it dialed in. But the Leopard suddenly appeared. And Talon's dialing in. He's getting ready to shoot at the Leopard, but the Leopard is in a tussle with an Object 430 and gets killed before he fires. So now he can put that shell into the Heshbarn, the last enemy in the game. Now, if he fires this one incorrectly, he'll wound that guy and stun him enough to actually help the game. Yes! 411. Nice hit. Gets some loads of stun assist. And I think they're all going to dive on that Heshbarn now and wipe him out. And that's it. The game's over. He's done it. Very nice amount. 2,353 hit points of damage actually recorded. And 2,116 of stun assist. But was that the actual damage that he did? I think it's going to be a lot higher. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Talon 1958 in the M53, M55, and that's not his first ace tanker, he's had them before. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9 in this one. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points of his vehicle. And he also got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate for this one was pretty high, 5,604, which is a high super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score and we'll see how much actual damage he did in that game. Oh my god! It was showing 2,353. Look, he's done 4,354. Well, it's almost double what we saw on the record in the log. So he really was going for it. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to the Heshbon on the enemy team with 4,734 hit points. But he got the second highest damage with 4,354. The next high scorer being the Waffenträger auf Panzer IV with 3,702. So a big scorer for Talon 1958. When it came to kills, it was actually the Object 430. Got 3 kills in the game. Talon came joint second with 2 kills alongside the Striv 103B, the Leopard 1 and the E75. Everyone else only got 1 kill or none. And when it came to base XP, he was top because he got so much stun assist. 1,155 base, 1,117 to the T55A, who also picked up a Patrol GT, and 895 to the Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. He fired 13 rounds in that game, got 8 direct hits, no penetrations but 11 splash, damage of 4,354 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 2, and that earned him a Confederate, and 2,452 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns, and that's why his XP is so high. 67,562 credits, almost got that wrong, 67,562. After ammunition resupply, he took away a profit of 43,252 credits. He picked up 45 bonds in that battle. That's a lot. It was a tier 10 game after all. And 1,732 XP times 2 for the first victory, 3,466 for completing the mission, and took away 6,931 experience points altogether. So he says, making those shots count on Fisherman's Bay. Well, he certainly did, didn't he? And a lot of those were blind shots where he fired the round in, knowing that an enemy had been seen there, and hit them, including hitting that STB-1 who just went too far forward and paid the consequences because he got wiped out. So very well played indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.